Hello, Bula and welcome. This is Maple coming to you live from the comfort of my home. I know it's like it's already 10:30 p.m. and thank you for being here. If you've been anticipating this and you've been following me, I thank you for just hearing me out on a Tuesday evening. Today's we have one more day after today, and then it's Christmas. So this evening, well, I can say why I hopped in late tonight is because for our church here we have 6 services for Christmas Eve, and 2 was tonight, and 4 will be tomorrow from midday till so different services. So we chose to attend the one today, and that is why um, my live started this late. But it's never too late to show up. Because if you're watching me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse, still working full time, and I started this digital business a year ago. This go live is to inspire, to um, educate, as well as to share the things that I value, and also about the business. So tonight is the facts about the business. It's Facts Tuesday, and so even though it's this late, I'm here to share, hopefully, something that will, you know, something about the business, and so, and why are we choosing to start something on the side? As for me, working full time is like, um, I do not want to depend on just that, and so here we go. Um, this is tonight. I just want to share some real talk, not hype, not noise, just truth about life, purpose, and the possibilities many families are stepping into right now. And as we prepare for Christmas time, um, here is a question that I want to ask. Have you ever felt like life is moving fast? If you are working parent, if you are um, a nurse like myself, teacher, whatever profession you're in, or if you're a stay-at-home parent, have you ever felt like life is moving fast? um, it seems like the year has gone by so fast, and we are almost towards the end of the year. Work is demanding. Family needs you, and somewhere along the way your dreams quietly took a backseat, because everything else you had to prioritize before your dreams, before the goals that you've set for yourself. If that resonates, you're in the right place tonight, and that's because so many have were looking for this. We're looking for a way to earn online, and at the same time have time with family. And so, before we dive in, tell me in the comments. You can share something here in the comments, but just where you're watching from, and what's one thing that you wish you had more of, because a lot of people who started this business, we all had a common thing, and that is more time. Also energy, for those that have been struggling, working and just paycheck to paycheck, um, living on that, as well as spending more time at work and less time with family, or you just drained from working, a lot of work, spending more time at work, and then you feel drained, low energy, because you're just too tired to do anything. peace or an income. What you wish you had more of. And so why I asked that question is because here's a truth many people forget. And because it's Facts Tuesday, I just want to share something. Um, the Some of the truths in the business, and I can say that most people don't lack potential. They lack support, time, belief, and opportunities that align with their purpose. And so, life just gets busy, work gets heavy, and responsibilities grow, and dreams slowly get pushed aside, like I said earlier. But here's another fact: you still deserve a life that has peace. As we, um, as we all know that we all deserve a life that has peace. You still deserve a breathing room. You still deserve some. Uh, so, so it is for you to choose wisely. It is for you to choose what works for you and for your family. And so here is some facts about the business, the opportunities here. Here are some powerful realities happening right now. And I can say that families are looking for smarter ways to earn, not just the harder ways to work. And another way of saying that is working smarter and not harder. Um, Flexible income options, helping people reduce burnout. When I talk about working smarter, not harder, I used to think that, working more overtime, it helps provide, and get that extra income, but you are really trading time with money. And so just spending too many hours away from home just to earn that extra money, sometimes it's just not worth it, because then you are not having that time freedom to be able to do the things that you love and value with your family. And so the digital business is, it's no longer the future, it's happening now. And I'm just so, even though I live here in Fairbanks, Alaska, and I've moved away from home, um, I've been living outside my homeland, Fiji, for so many years now. We left Fiji in 2003. Um, and I'm just thankful that even this business is a global, because it's a digital business. It is global, and it's so amazing to see people from all walks of life, people from different nations, global, um, having the same needs, having those like the things that I've mentioned, and are looking for the ways that freedom, the time freedom, that flexibility, um, that extra income, and just having more time with family. And so it is no longer, like I said, digital business is no longer the future. It is happening right now. And I'm just so happy to see um, so many families living their best lives and starting something that they've been looking for all these years. Education, mentorship, and systems are creating real opportunities. When I say education and mentorship and systems, it is all in this business. The things that I never knew, the skills of even running a business that I never knew, and didn't even know that I could do a business. Um, don't have a business degree, but through that training that has been created to help ordinary people like you, like me, who had basic computer skills. I have learned to create. I have learned so much in here, that I found this way of, inspiring people, inspiring you, um, and sharing the things that I value with everything that I have learned and gained. And this isn't a hype. Truly, it isn't a hype. It isn't an overnight success stock. This is something that you have to build over time. This is about building something meaningful, steady, and a purpose driven one. Because having to start this business, I had a purpose, I had a why, I had a reason that has been something that has been with me for years. Um, Looking for that retirement benefit. I worked 13 years in my previous employment. For 13 years, I didn't have a retirement benefit. Um, and that was one thing that I've been wanting to build. And I'm thankful that I found this last year. And it is going to be my retirement. So it is really just an amazing journey having to be able to do this go live, um, and learn strategies of building through automation, that even if I choose not to do anything, my business is running in the background. But for those of us who started, just recently, we are building, and it's amazing to see how much I have grown my business since I started last year. So for me, this journey has never been about just money. It's about peace, options, freedom to be present with family, and creating a future that doesn't depend on exhaustion. I used to do a lot of overtime, and it really took a lot of my time. Not only that, but I get so tired, and all I knew was, to give my time at work, but neglecting my time at home. And so God has been so faithful that even during those times that I spent so many hours at work, he had been with my family and my children as they were growing up. And even till this day, I'm forever thankful. But even more, that this was an open opportunity for me to start a digital business, building on the side while I am still working full time. And I love that more people are waking up to this truth, because that one paycheck, for many who are the breadwinners in the home, for many who are working more than two jobs. I have not experienced having to do that, but now I have experienced working full time and building a business on the side, um, in a way that I'm earning with integrity. Um, but at the same time, I have that time freedom. I can do it whenever. It is that flexibility, portability, because you can take it wherever you go, and you can use your phone um, to do all the business on your phone as well. For when you create it, when you establish that, all you need is a phone, and so you can still work, you can still serve, but you can also build something that supports your life. And so I want to ask you something. I like to include questions here because then it helps me. Um, I would like to see some feedback, like, or comments here. If your life could look a little different next year, what would you change? That is a question for you, also for me. Um, but if I'll say this again, if life could look a little different next year, what would you change? Is it time? Is it finances? Is it stress level? Is it freedom? Whatever it is, your answer could be different um, from what I have suggested here, or what I have, just based on um, everything that I know about why people have started to look outside um, of their current jobs, or to look outside of their comfort zone, to bring in some income to help the family. These were the common ones: time, finances, stress level, and freedom. Freedom to choose uh, whatever you want to do, freedom to say yes to the things that the children want, freedom to travel and live your best life, and not having to worry about, clocking in and out, not having to worry about building someone else's um, um, building someone else's legacy, but building your own and setting something for your family and the future. And so you are just not behind. You are not too late. You are not disqualified, because in we have I have found that this business, you don't have to have a qualification. All you need is the willing heart to learn and start something that you own, something that you can help give back to the community, and most of all, something that you can build for your family. So you are not disqualified. You're simply one brave decision away from exploring what is possible. Um, and so, if you've been curious about this digital business or another stream of income that gives you flexibility, peace of mind, and mentorship, maybe let's talk. Ask questions, message me, um, and it's okay um, to be doubtful. It's okay to be unsure of what you want. I was there too at some point. When I first started the business, I didn't know exactly um, what is expected of me, or how. And because I learned just a little bit, I had a fair idea of what it was. I just didn't know if I was good enough to start doing this business, or is it for me? Will it work for me? Am I able to learn all these skills? But you know what? It took me a few months to start and build. And then when I gained that confidence, I never stopped. And so the best thing is that I have learned, or the key thing that I have learned here, is never to give up. Once you start something, put, you know, take that um, as your way of stepping into something that, of your breakthrough that is waiting for you. And I'm just here to share what's working for families like ours. Many families that have really struggled, but now are enjoying their lives, living their best lives, giving back to the community, having to be able to spend more time with family. And these are the things that I keep hearing over and over again. And so this Go Live is specifically to share with you those facts and why people are looking for that option. Um, and at the same time, earning with integrity. That I like to say it all the time, because this business is about that. Um, it is for you to, you know, take that step, be consistent, and never give up. Something that you are building, not just for you, but for your family and the generations to come. To be able to do the things that you value, as for me, supporting mission and giving back to the community, helping family. These are the things that has really given me that freedom to be able to, do the things that I value and I love. And so I hope that today's Go Live has given you some light on why people are earning online and why I started this business, even as I work full time. Um, it is having to enjoy the freedom of building something that you know will last, something that will continue even as I retire. So um, I hope that you are inspired, you're encouraged, and looking forward to Christmas time together with family, but something just um, to share here and remind you that there are possibilities and options for you. So thank you for joining me. And I hope that you'll have a blessed rest of your day, evening, whatever time zone that you are watching me from. Vinaka, Faieksia, and God bless.